All right, guys, today's question from the comments is from Nicole. Nicole says that she owes the IRS about $78,000, but she says the balance keeps going up because of penalties and interest, and she wants to know that if she goes into a payment plan, does the penalties and interest stop accruing? Okay, Nicole, so the thing about that, $78,000 is just the starting point. The IRS has a set of penalties and interest that they assess against every single debt, that if you don't do anything, that $78,000 tax debt is going to explode into a $100,000 tax nightmare. And that can happen really, really fast. So today I'm going to break down exactly what penalties and interest the IRS charges, how that can accumulate very quickly, and how it can change slightly if you enter into an installment agreement. So first, let's talk about the penalties. Failure to file is the expensive one. If you haven't filed your return yet, the IRS is going to charge you 5% every single month that your return is unfiled. Now, the cap for the failure to file penalty is 25%, so it's not indefinite. However, on $78,000, that 25% could easily be 20 grand. Number two is failure to pay. If you filed but didn't pay, they're going to charge you 0.5% every single month that the balance remains outstanding. Now, if you're self-employed, the IRS is going to tack on another penalty that you really want to watch out for, called the failure to pay estimated tax penalty. And so during the year, if you're self-employed, you're supposed to be paying in estimated quarterly tax payments. When they do finally catch up to you, they're going to tack on a penalty that's going to compound just like interest. Now, to your second question, what if I get into an installment agreement? Will it change? The answer is yes, it will change. When you get into an installment agreement, the IRS is going to cut that failure to pay penalty in half. It's going to go down from 0.5% that they were charging you to now they're going to charge you 0.25%. Sounds like a little bit, but that's a lot over the life of an IRS debt. Now, let's talk about the interest, which is the real silent killer. Even when you enter into an installment agreement, the interest is going to continue to accrue until the debt is paid down to zero. Now, that interest rate is not random. It is based on the Federal Reserve short-term interest rate plus 3%. So right now, for individuals, that rate is around 7 or 8%, but it's compounded daily. And when interest rates go up, this debt becomes even more expensive. Speaking of tax debt, I want you to know that there are special programs in place to help you get a fresh start. But how do you know if you qualify? You see, no two cases are exactly alike, so how do you know which program you qualify for? So, lucky for you, I've created a free tool on my website. Just go over to www.levyking.com, enter your information, and we'll help you figure out which of the IRS programs is the best fit for you.
1-877